Greetings, welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and yes, today we are actually... Okay, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves because I am trying something new. I broke out of my shell. I've decided that I've done Queen Charge Hybrid long enough that maybe we should try some other attacks. And I thought, you know what? Let's get out there, see what is out there that could be easily replicated by the average noob, okay? So the medium skill Clash of Clans player watching an attack, not even taking any sort of formal research or instruction, just going in, copying the army, the general strategy, and seeing if it works. Now, if the strategy is strong enough, it should work out, right? But of course, many of you also believe if Galadon can 3, the strat's OP. So today we try that exact theorem with super archers. Okay, specifically one golem, super archers, and a warden walk. As you're gonna watch a couple of attacks here first from my good buddy Pickle Jaw from the clan. Use code Galadon. I figured, hey, I don't really want to try like Lalo, Suihiro Lalo, Queen Charge, too similar. Let's do something completely out of the box, and I'll admit, a little bit spammy, right? I mean, the fundamentals are almost the same. Funnel 2 sides and then dump everybody in the middle and have some good spell timing and placement. I do like the blimp right here with the Yetis getting in to take out the town hall. In this case, of course, it was easy. He was right next to the town hall. Wait until you see the next replay. He drops the blimp like a million miles away and it still manages to get there, which is super cool to watch as well. So obviously you have to take into account where the sweepers are and making sure that the blimp can land on that town hall, which we just talked about in a recent episode. With the addition of Town Hall 14, it becomes more important than ever that your main attacking force doesn't walk all over the town hall and suffer through the poison every single time. Also, as I'm rewatching this attack, I'm noticing now for the first time that Jaw dropped his royal champion in late. He sent her in really late in this attack. He also has some cleanup troops that are doing a lot of work. We're going to dumb down this attack, okay? This is going to be super archers for dummies. We are just going to try it with mostly spam once we've gotten the initial funnel done, and then I'll send in the royal champion along with the archer queen in a big massive group, and we hope they go right down the middle. If the funnel is effective enough, they should. Then the healers obviously are keeping the archer queen and the super archers up. And check out the range. These super archers have such crazy range, going through multiple structures, walls, whatever it takes to get the job done. The royal champion still up. And yes, Pickle Jaw, I'll admit, he made it look easy the first time I watched one of these attacks. Although, again, when you go back and watch it a second, third, fourth time, you'll notice that he does have some strategic cleanup troops around the outside, and he's careful about where he drops in the royal champion. No, that's not my style. Gallo YOLO. So let's turn the page and take a look at another one of his attacks here and watch for some of those similarities that we saw in the first attack. Now, of course, I am going to simply copy this army troop for troop and then use my own style of spam once we get in there. But again, you'll see this pattern developing of the warden walk rolling in on one corner, starting out that funnel, and then depending upon which way the warden goes, which is how I would do this attack, then you decide where the rest of the funnel should be placed. So the warden has gone clockwise. There's a wall breaker to try to help that warden get in a little more deeply, and there you go. Barbarian King with the yak up at the top of your screen, a couple of wizards to help out, and obviously there is a clear funnel and a clear pathway into the core of this base, although the Barb King does kind of head towards the middle, which I'm not sure is ideal. This works out anyway, though, because here comes the golem, the super archers, and immediately the warden is going to join that group, and that is a big part of this raid. Obviously, in warden walks in general, you always want to get that warden to join in with your main attacking force. And right now, Invincible Blimp, the warden ability, and look at the blimp go. I mean, man, that ability lasts so long. The blimp makes it all the way across the screen and lands right smack on top of the town hall. the Yetis go to work, and there you go. Town Hall is going to be down, and of course that is going to neutralize the poison and the Giga Bomb from harming the rest of your attacking army. In they go, a little bit more spell timing and placement, obviously, and then he does it again. Okay, so he does it again with the late Royal Champion out there to the far right-hand side. So maybe that would be something that you could add in. But again, what we're looking for here is super archers for dummies, okay? The idea is you could watch, Itsu's videos and get all the advanced instruction about how to do this and how to do that, and he makes it look easy for you. Or you could pop on over here every now and then for a strategy video and go, hey, I want the dummies version. I want to just know that there's an attack out there that I don't have to practice that much that could actually 3-star a relatively strong Town Hall 14. And that is exactly what we are going to try to set out to do. And you'll see. Okay, we'll get there in just a minute. The remainder of this attack, obviously, you can see it's going pretty well. The super archers, once again, that super long range. The healers are still up, which is always going to be key, even though this time they seem to have peeled off and are on a Golemite. Plenty of time left for Pickled Jaw to wrap up the remainder of this attack, and you'll notice that despite the fact that there is an Inferno Tower still there, the Queen still has her ability. It looks like just about every single super archer, except for the one that just went flying off the screen, is going to survive, and it looks OP to me. It looks way too strong, so it's definitely something that we had to try out for ourselves. Now, I will admit to you that not every attack went smoothly. They did get conducted, for the most part, on Facebook Gaming, so if you want to stop by a live stream and see these things, fb.gg/real Galadon Gaming is where it happens, and well, it was mostly kind of like a time fail situation for the first few raids that I tried. So I tried, I believe, 4 raids here, and I had pretty much had a perfect Legend League day leading up to these Super Archer raids. It just didn't quite go to plan as I had hoped. You can see the Yetis are way off on one side, the Super Archers kind of get stalled out, and we pick up some, not bad scores. I'd say these are respectable 2 stars. Not the worst numbers in the world, sometimes your favorite number, but here's the log. So, first 4 attacks were done with Queen Charge Hybrid, all 3 stars, and then the next 3 were done with a Super Archer, and I think I got frustrated and said forget it to the 8th attack of the day. Whatever, right? Okay, so now it is time to get in here and try it again. And you'll notice this base certainly intimidated me. I did not think that this was a good base for this attack, but it turns out maybe it is, because it makes it a little bit easier to get the funnel started. I tried to avoid that big cluster of buildings right up at 12 o'clock, starting in the Warden Walk here on the right-hand side. The Baby Dragon, I don't know, I just thought maybe it would take out this Wizard Tower and just kind of make sure that the Warden goes counterclockwise. I wanted the Warden to go up towards the top of the base, and so far so good. You can see that's a clear funnel, right? We have definitely gotten rid of any buildings at the 3 o'clock segment of this base, and now at the top of the base we're going to drop in the Barbarian King, and unfortunately, I'll tell you this right now, he's gonna die quickly to that single target Inferno up there. I did not have my finger on the trigger for that clutch spell timing and placement freeze spell to keep the Barbarian King from getting fried by the single target. You'll see that he's gonna go down fast. And yeah, I'm over here on the right-hand side. I'm dealing with the poison on the Clan Castle troops, making sure the Warden stays alive. You'll see the scatter shot just about takes out the Warden. Good freeze there, but we fail to drop the freeze on the King, and he goes down. There was like a half a second too late. Okay, next mistake. How about dropping in the blimp in front of the balloons? That's right. That is terrible. I just get lucky right here that a Seeking Air Mine doesn't take out the blimp. The blimp almost makes it to where the Town Hall lies. No Invinciblimp for Galadon. I drop a Rage. I throw in the last freeze, and miracle of miracles, the Yetis are going to take down the Town Hall. I also sent everybody in, so full spam style, just dumped everybody in together and kind of hoped they would all utilize those spells. And surprisingly, look at the core get wiped out by the balloons, the Yetis, and the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion and Lassie finish clearing out the core and then rejoin the rest of the group. Check out the range and just the cool graphic animation of all of those Super Archer's arrows wiping out multiple buildings at once. I love it. Then the Royal Champion ability, and obviously right about here I figured, okay, as long as we don't time fail again, this should be my first 3-star using Super Archers. This base actually turns out to feel really easy. The blimp got in there. We didn't have to deal with any bad sweepers, single target Infernos, And even though the blimp fell short, we still did okay. Now we've got a bunch of super archers left, and the yak trying to get in there. The archer queen leading the way, the superest of super archers. And sure enough, it's going to be a 3-star. Gotta feel good about this attack. Will this be my new go-to? Probably not. I mean, I definitely am more proficient with Queen Charge Hybrid, but hey, it's fun. It seems relatively simple, and obviously it's pretty effective. I realize it's not a new attack, but it is new to me, okay? That's the difference. I can say this is new because I have never used it before. And yes, I realize by now you've surely seen 6 YouTubers, 3 professional players, and 2 trained monkeys get 3 stars using this attack. But perhaps now some average players can also get that 3-star. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the episode. You know that makes you the true hashtag GalaFam. And that is why I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, be kind to the people, animals, and the planet. And I will see you back here again tomorrow for Wonderful Attacks.
Galadon, not bad, proving an old dog can learn new tricks.